Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Warhammer 40k Gladius Relics of War Let's Play. So, last episode we had our first true episode of the series. The first one was more of a let's play fused with a first impressions video. But anyways, we are continuing on from the end of last episode where we actually started to make some good progress, but then ran into some pretty tough enemies that really kind of threw us back, and then we were having some issues with our loyalty as well, because our population started to overtake the loyalty produced by our city. And so we're currently working on some research to mitigate that, but our overall production has been very much hampered by that loyalty problem. Up in the north, our newly trained captain has been cutting his way through a massive horde of Kroot hounds, and also taking shots from an Imperial Bastion the entire time. But he seems to be doing fine. He is a lot more durable than I initially thought. I was a bit fooled by his hit points being so low. I didn't really consider the fact that his armor was substantially better than our tactical marines are. But you may notice that we are completely out of tactical marines at this point. There is one unit of them down in the south here, just kind of garrisoned. But we're going to need to start cranking more of them out once our requisition recovers a bit. So let's go ahead and continue attacking these guys. Oh, right, our turn is over. My bad. There's one thing I wanted to do, though. I was going to go ahead and drop in a Fortress of Redemption up here just to kind of mitigate any potential, territory loss that we might suffer. If, for example, he went down, there'd be nothing guarding any of this up here. The problem is, I wanted to put it in... I guess it needs to be within line of sight of somebody, so I guess when the scout bikes come back, I'll do it. Because I could drop it out here right now, but that's not really going to help me. Although dropping it there would be good. Maybe I'll put it up here or something? I don't know, but we could drop one in here. We should probably try to claim all of these little points, just because there's really no reason not to. That will eventually get overtaken by the city, so that's not really an issue. I could put one out here. That would actually help. Can't do that one yet. Maybe I'll go ahead and do this, because I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we have 5 turns on the bike, so the cooldown to deploy another one of these will be over by that time. This will help us produce more influence, which was really the main thing that was keeping me from deploying another one of these. Actually, we might not have enough influence built back up at that point to do it, but this will help us get there, so let's drop it in. That gives us a lot more influence income, but we do have other things working toward that. We actually are building a building that should help with it as well, so we'll see how that goes. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the end of our turn. So let's see, Bastion's gonna shoot him. The Kroot hounds are gonna take some swipes at him. The Bastion's really the only real threat left. These guys have shattered and broken, and they barely hit for any damage at this point. Whispers of Heresy. So we need to research the Reclusium and construct one. We need to research a Librarian and produce one of him. And our reward is Armor Class Bracers, which are a passive armor bonus. I think they just give +1. So let's have you... I'm actually going to take a break from dealing with them because they're not really that much of a threat. Throw a crack grenade at the Bastion for me. See what that does. 3.5. I don't know if that's better or worse than his sword attack on it. We'll have to science that a little bit. Production down here. We have scout bikes going. We have the Simularium, excuse me. Simularum? Yeah, there we go. That'll give us just a boost to our influence production, which will benefit from that extra 50% we just picked up. Following that, we're going to build another generator, and then following that, we'll probably produce a librarium. And let's see, I was going to build the generator there, so we'll probably build the librarium here. Let's see, that did cost me a bit of requisition, but that's fine. That's going to be made up in a single turn, so that's not a problem at all. Okay, back up here. The Bastion continues to shoot at us, and honestly, the Bastion's the only real threat left. I'm just going to ignore these guys, I think. Let's take a sword swing at it and see what kind of damage we'll do. I wish he would level up, because I can give him an additional attack once he levels up, and he'll hit even harder then. But let's see. What did that do? So that's slightly better than the crack grenade. That's good to know. It's good to know. Alright, we'll end our turn. They're going to fire at him. I don't think there's a whole lot going on elsewhere. We're in a pretty rough spot here, though. That last episode was not kind to us. I might need to stop and heal him. Give yourself a little heal there. There you go. So that uses up his turn, but that's going to be a nice little boost because they're doing about 0.4 damage per turn to him, so that was effectively almost 5 turns worth of damage that he's just kind of overridden. And 2 more turns on our scout bikes. 2 more turns on this as well. We need 150 influence to throw down another one. And I want to be able to claim all these little points out here, but it'll be a little while before that happens. Alright. 0.3, they're going to do their 0.1. It would really help to have some more tactical marines up here, but unfortunately they were all surrounded and killed by the Kroot hounds. Yeah, going to continue to focus on this. There's another 4.2. How much does that have left? 9. So it's going to be about 3 more turns to kill that thing. Alright. And after this turn, we'll get our scout bikes. And our Simularum. Excuse me. These guys are running away. Fair enough. Okay. That's done. Scout bikers are done. Where are they? Down here. Start going north. They do move pretty well, though. Let's have you continue to attack. Population's getting a bit out of hand here. I think we're gonna wait. I'm not gonna upgrade the dormitories just yet because this population is getting to be a problem, actually. So yeah, we don't want to start taking on like another 6 all the way up to 18, and then our loyalty is still sitting at like, you know, minus whatever. It's at 8 right now from buildings. We want to be in the positive though, not the negative. Okay, that's all fine. 3 more turns on our research so that we can start building the chapels that will help with that. I think 1 chapel will be enough to solve our problems, but we won't know for sure until that happens. Okay, 1 more hit will do it. Let's get you guys up there. Yeah, we needed some of these guys a long time ago, because their ability to move is going to be really useful. Okay, so let's see here. Nothing to really add, although our requisition is getting a lot better. We could start producing more units. Yeah, give me some more tactical marines. We don't want to fall behind. If we got attacked right now, we'd have virtually no means of defense, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so back up here. He's going to need a long period to rest up after this. But he did level up, so that'll be useful. Let's get him the extra attacks, I think. Push you up to there. Did we really lose this? Yeah, we did. We gotta reclaim it. There we go. So go ahead and level up. I'm gonna give you Power Sword 1. Increases the attacks when attacking. I don't know what that means exactly. So let's see here. It's maybe just a... Yeah, it's an ability he can use to give him more damage output, but he can only use it every 3 turns, and it looks like it consumes his action and his movement, so in theory he needs to be standing still to do this. Okay, so yeah, it's just a little damage buff when he's sort of sitting and fighting. And I don't think there's really anything for us to add down here. I may need to put a pause on that though, because this is about to finish. We'll let the generator complete. Then we're going to do the chapel. And actually, we're gaining quite a bit of influence. We're raking it in faster than I would have thought. Research complete. Perfect. Let's choose a new one. I'm going to go for the librarian, because that was our next objective, to do that. I think I'm going to leave my scouts right here for a second. Oh, they can jink. Cool. But yeah, I'm going to put them on guard. I'm going to have you start coming this way to get to relative safety, and then we'll let you heal up. Okay. Yeah, so we just have to wait. Where is the one I'm looking for? There it is. Ooh, we need somewhere to build it. Right. Well, we won't get a research bonus if I put it here. And that might come back to bite us. Damn. Well, that is a difficult call. It only takes 2 more turns for us to open up another area. So if I did it like here or here. Let's claim this, because that's got 3 building slots, and we'll build it there with the generator and a librarium, and that'll be an effective use of that tile, I think. Okay. You've already moved. You're on guard duty. So yeah, that's the end of our turn. It's been pretty quiet down in the south, which I guess is a good thing. We need to make sure that's still ours. I don't want to lose that. Okay, you can start healing yourself now. Nothing doing there. I think what I need to do is drop a fortress on it just to be absolutely sure. Where did it go? We can't even see it, so yeah, we probably don't have access. Oh, sorry, it's down here. Yeah, we've probably lost access to it. Let's have you move down there just to look. Can you see it? No. But yeah, I think a fortress right here will help us with that. So that's the end of our turn. Okay, generator's done. We should be getting a lot of power now. We can start producing more tactical marines too, so let's queue up a few more. We have a lot of requisition now. 3 more turns to reclaim this. It looks like it's 1 per building slot maybe. Or it could just be how far out we are from there. I'm not sure how exactly that's calculated, because all the adjacent ones were 2, but I think all the adjacent ones were also 2 building slots. So it's hard to say if it's because of the building slots or because it's no longer adjacent to the fortress. But we'll see. We'll test it, because this one, well, I guess we can test it right now. It's not going to tell me. Oh well. We'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, 3 turns there. Then we're going to build the chapel there. We'll also build, again, a generator and a librarium. 6 turns until we can actually produce librarians. I'm looking forward to seeing how effective they are. The captain has been an absolute godsend, and the librarian will have psyker powers, so I'm really looking forward to getting to play around with those. Okay, turn 60. Still quiet down here. You should be healing yourself up. In fact, if you want to speed that along, you could do that. It might be better just to do that, because frankly, He gets 10% per turn, whereas, okay, that does have a cooldown, but still, it's gonna effectively do 2 turns worth of passive healing. I don't think we need... You know what, I wouldn't mind getting some more scout bikers. We can send them just running around on scout duty. They move fast enough where I think if they get into trouble, they can just run away without, you know, too much damage done. But we'll see. That may or may not be true. It's interesting that in this game they function a purely scout role, because on the tabletop they're actually pretty effective combatants too. Especially bringing like elite units on them. Oh, they can turbo boost, even better. If I put them on... Oh no, so this just like boosts their view range essentially. I was hoping there was like a scout function where I could just tell them to kind of like run around and do stuff without me having to micromanage. But it doesn't appear to be the case, so we'll have to manually send them around. You just hang out there and heal. We're getting you some tactical marines, don't worry. One more turn until that's reclaimed. Not reclaimed, but claimed. And then as soon as it's done, we'll queue up our construction projects. And let's see, one more turn until we can drop another fortress. That's not too bad. We can't see into there at all. That is rough. Move up to there, and I'm going to use your ability. Okay. So a lot of trees, but this does move into here. So we'll probably start running into some hostiles fairly soon, because we've almost scouted 25% of the map, and there are 4 factions, so, you know, I would assume that the other factions are, if not further along than I am, at least close to where I am. So that tile has been acquired. Again, first thing we want to do is get a chapel in there. Population's at 12 out of 12. We are not going to, you know, expand that any further, at least not for a while. But now that we have the ability to build these chapels, I think it'll be a lot less of a problem, because effectively what we need is a chapel for every dormitory that we build. And that's not that difficult to do. So we just need to keep on that. The real problem was getting that research, because before we didn't even really know how to deal with it, and then once we did, there was, you know, some time required to get us there. But, you know, once this is built, we'll be fine again. That'll give us +6. That'll put us at a +2. We should be totally okay. And I believe that's the end of our turn. We'll be getting some tactical marines this turn. They're going to go help out our captain. Recap leaf. Okay. That would be handy, because that would give us a loyalty boost. I need you guys getting to there as quickly as possible. Can I not do that? Well, don't go through the razor leaf, please. So go that way, I guess. And let's see. Yeah, next population upgrade is 99 turns away, because we don't have anywhere for them to go. But that's exactly what we want. Let's see. If I push you there, you're going to take some damage, but I need to reclaim this. And then what I'm going to do is... Oh, it's 200 for the next one, so they increase every time. But I do want to hold on to this, so I need to drop it in there. And that should keep it. I don't know what that does. Okay. We'll leave it at that then. But yeah, I think we need to put something next to it to keep it from, you know, losing our claim on it. So it'll be a little bit longer than I thought. But influence is accruing pretty quickly. Alright. You're taking damage, so we need to get you out of there. Fall back to here for now. Actually, I should have put you... Well, you'd be in the way of the other thing there. We'll figure it out. want to go north, because I think that's where our first enemy is going to be. Our first enemy encounter, excuse me, is going to be. You're fully healed, so let's put you on guard duty for now. And when your Marines get here, we can start moving out. I'd probably want to go with more than just one tactical Marine, though. I think 2 tactical Marines and maybe an assault Marine would be a nice combo. That way I have 2 melee and 2 range units. Because once these guys get into melee, they don't last very long. They don't last very long in general, but in melee they go even quicker. So let's queue one of those up. We have enough requisition to handle it. And let's see, our researcher is going to finish this turn. Perfect, so we can train a librarian now. Increases the influence range. That is tempting. Let's do that. And then we'll do chaplain next. You guys need to keep moving. You guys can just hang out right there, I guess. North. That's unexplored. So we'll want to get our hero over there. Actually, technically they can do it. And that'll just go into the loot pool and he can equip it back there. But it may be, you know, it may be that we want to put it on our librarian. Ooh, that is going to be a tough call. Do we want a librarian or do we want another fortress? That is a very difficult call. Huh. It's going to be a long wait, so I'm not sure what we should do. We need to find a way to start producing more influence, I think. We'll build some more influence buildings. But, I don't really want to have to wait for either, to be honest. Okay, you're just staying there. Perfect. Because that is giving us a passive bonus across like our entire what do you call it? And technically we don't even need to have something babysitting it. We just need it to be in line of sight. It seems like as soon as we lose line of sight on it, it loses our claim. But it's not like there's anything adjacent to it right now, and I'm pretty sure we're still getting this benefit. I wonder if something else just came along and captured it while we weren't looking. That's entirely possible as well. You're still healing. But if that's the case, then we should probably have a fortress on it anyways, just to ensure that that doesn't keep happening. Okay. 2 more turns and then loyalty will be fixed. You guys are going to scout to the east for me. Let's have you go check this out. Lightning Gauntlet. Okay. What does that do? Increases the damage of the unit's next melee attack. Sweet. With talons created from adamantium and the telltale blue glow of a power weapon, lightning claws are normally only mounted on Terminator armor. That's not true. You see them on like Vanguard veterans and stuff pretty often. They're not, you know, the most common thing, but it's not like they're super common on Terminators either. I guess more common on Terminators, but, you know, generally Terminators you have Power Fist and a Stormbolter, and then if they're the Assault version, you might see them with Lightning Claws, but just as likely you'll see them with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields, so I never got the impression that they were like a uniquely Terminator thing. Because in the tabletop and stuff, you can put them on quite a few things. In fact, you used to be able to put them on sergeants and stuff. I don't know if you can still do that, but you can definitely do it with Power Fists. Anyways, that's done. This is almost done. I don't know if I want to give that to our captain or if I want to save it for the librarian. I don't know how the librarian works yet, so that's difficult to say. Because if he's a more ranged-oriented character, then that doesn't really benefit him, does it? Maybe I'll just give it to you. Oh wait, whoops, I can't click you there. Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain, where are you? Go ahead and equip that. I don't see a reason why not. Okay, still all clear down there. No hostiles or anything. You guys need to move to there. Let's get you moving this way again. Ooh, an ore field, nice. That'd be that right there. Let's get you guys moving this way. We're at 199, so we're almost to the point where we can get either another fortress or librarian, but we'll have to choose one more turn until our loyalty is resolved. And following that, I think I'll do research and then power, because our power surplus is pretty insane. And down here, I forgot what I was going to build. I'll probably build another a simularum, just because we need the influence. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We could really use an ore field, though. That requisition bonus is pretty hefty. I think I'm going to produce the librarian just for the sake of completing this quest. Okay, so we have enough now. Let's jump back down here. Go ahead and start training him. Our loyalty is now net positive, so all those production bonuses are gone. You can see everything went up pretty substantially. And so following that, I think what we want to do next is I'm going to produce another, what is it? Where is it? Another one of these guys here. Then what I want to do is produce a generator there and a librarian there. And that will take full advantage of the bonuses here. Probably do a generator and a, what's the requisition one? A refectory in that one. And that only has 2 slots, so that's really all we can do. One more unit of tactical marines on the way next turn. And then our assault marines should be not too far behind them. I don't know where I want you guys to go, to be honest. It's not like there's a fight out here that's waiting for you guys to come and jump in. Brock's pastures. Let's just put you guys on guard duty, I think. And let's get you moving out that way. I think as long as these 2 units stay where they are currently, this won't fall, so we'll just leave it alone for the time being. And we'll let the scouts push on, because it's not like these guys need to go anywhere. Same with the ones up in the north. So we'll just leave them where they are. Okay, tactical marines are done. Start moving you north. And let's get you out this way. What are we looking at there? Imperial ruins. Let's check that out. Oh, okay. We found the Necrons. That's their city. I don't know where their armies are. I have no idea what we're going to need to defeat them. But we'll start marshaling our forces to come attack these guys. Let's see what happens. They're building campfire on us, I believe. Oh, what do we got here? Destroyers. You should probably try to get the hell out of there. Let's turbo boost. And that should let us put enough ground between us and them. Why can you not do that? Did that use your turn? Oh, there you go. It was just being a pain in the ass. That scared me for a second. I was like, oh god, did I just doom those guys? Okay, so heavy destroyers. They've got a lot of health. So we don't want to be fighting them head on, at least not some scouts. Ancient Path Cutter. What does that do? Probably boosts. Well, let's see. It'll tell us. Bristles with weaponry, none of which has any effect on living creatures. Instead, it solely seems to target foliage and inanimate objects, eroding them rapidly. This means it can be assigned to clear a path for a troop from a distance. Okay, so just boost movement. I don't think I need any more scouts, so I'm not going to bother with that. And let's see, our assault marines are currently being trained. Honestly, I don't want to train too many of them because I don't know if they're any good. I haven't been super impressed with the tactical marines, but you know, those are our basic guys, so maybe these will be better. We'll see, I suppose. Just need to keep an eye on our requisition income because each one of those chips off a little bit of it. Let's see. I think we've successfully outrun the Necron destroyers. So let's push this way. Now that we know where the Necrons are, I'm going to start exploring off to the other side. And let's see. Oh, we have enslavers there. We probably don't want to mess with them. So let's have you maybe go this way. It looks like you can possibly squeeze through there. Okay. Yeah, I still don't think there's anything we need to recruit, so we'll just leave it as is. And hopefully those enslavers don't decide to pursue. If they do, we'll run back to our little fortified area here. Okay, keep moving. And let's get you exploring. Let's go this way. Oh, we found some ambles. You're going to get punched in the face next turn. Okay, good. So our influence production is skyrocketing now. That's what we like to see. Generator's up next, and that will boost this. Followed by the librarian, which will boost this. Both of which gain bonuses from being built there. Looks like the enslavers have decided to leave you alone. Can you really not pass through there? We'll see. It might just be slow going. You've already moved, so you can't be helped. Oh, you can attack them. Well, I mean, feel free to shoot at them, I guess. They're going to come for you anyways. Oh no. Catachan Devil. Well, let's keep you away from that. Let's see. Okay, so they're going to go and attack you. Wow. Alright. That was pretty brutal. These guys are real squishy. Oh good, our research is done. So the second stage of the fortress's construction has started. With the core facilities established, the Tech Marines are authorized to expand their operations and create a second defensive line. Sweet. What do we want to do now? Let's see, hunters. I don't know that we're dealing with any airborne targets, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. We could go into tier 4, which would allow us to get devastators, land speeders, melt-a-bombs, predator tanks. It's pretty tempting. Let's make sure that we can train up chaplains first. Actually, that's a waste because we won't be able to get a chaplain for a really long time. At least I don't think so. You know what, let's get out of the way, it's fairly quick. And then we'll take a look and see. I'm assuming he costs influence, in which case it'll be a while before we can actually get one. But just in case that's not the case, we'll go ahead and just get that research out of the way. Let's have you continue moving up to join this group here. As soon as those assault marines are done, we'll get them moving in the same direction. That is the end of the line in that direction. We'll see if we can sneak you past those enslavers, but I highly doubt it. Okay, so in 2 turns we'll have a librarian and some assault marines. And we're going to send them both north, because we know those Necrons are there. We're going to go pick a fight with them. I don't think that we're going to be seeing a whole lot of our eastern neighbors, because from what I can tell, this is the only way for them to approach. And that may not even be true. This may run into water as well. But there's a lot of coastline sort of intervening here. Alright, so the Catachan Devil is hot on the heels of our scouts. I think that's going to be the end of them, unfortunately. I didn't realize they could move so far, but apparently they can, and they did, so It sucks to be them, unfortunately. You guys are done over here. One more turn until all this is finished, so let's... but I know those enslavers are up there. That wasn't a great choice, was it? And you can't move any further. You're going to get hit pretty hard, but we'll get you out of there. I actually might be able to just run them around. Okay, so with our... uh-oh, we just ran some guardsmen. Anyways, with our librarian trained, we've completed the objectives for Chapter 2. Let's see. Increases the loyalty output of the Great Hall. Nice. That'll actually really help us. Now we need to defeat an enemy camp. So that will be fun. We were sort of working toward that anyways. What the hell just happened? They just spawned a whole bunch of guardsmen on this thing right here. That seems unfair. But okay. I don't know how they even did that, to be honest. And great, the enslavers have enslaved my scouts. Right, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to focus on what we wanted to do up in the north there. It looks like I'm going to have to push this way. How far can you jump? Not that far. So it looks like their movement is normal, at least like compared to a tactical marine. They just have the ability to kind of jump back beyond that range. Okay, so librarian. Objuration Mechanicum curses the ranged weaponry of the target enemy. Also deals damage if the target is a vehicle. Let's see, Shockwave. I think that's an AoE. And then Levitate flies across obstacles to the target tile. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go with Shockwave. It seems like it would be generally useful. Now over here, what the hell are we gonna do? Well, regular guardsmen I don't think are going to be too much of a threat. Let's deal with anybody that has heavy weaponry first. So like this unit. I think they got the better of us there. You guys are going to be too far away to be of any use, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Maybe we should just go try to destroy this. I have no idea. But I don't know where these guys came from. I didn't see like an enemy thing coming this way, and they don't have a faction color, so the game just decided to spawn a giant group of Imperial Guardsmen on me for some reason. And that seems kind of crappy. Let's have you fire across at them. Probably should have done that first. But when the other units get here, we'll do some serious damage. I don't know how far you can jump, and I want to know. Because I'd like to just smack you right on top of them. I would think that assault marines would tear through guardsmen, but you know, just because that's how it works in the lore doesn't mean that that's how it's going to work here. One more turn on our generator. This is already queued up. So hopefully the librarian down here can handle all this. Oh wait, I didn't want you to do that. Just cancel whatever you're doing. There you go. Okay. Now up here, you guys aren't going to be getting any reinforcements, so I don't know if I should just keep you advancing or if we should wait. I don't want to let the Necrons expand though, but this campaign storyline thing really kind of screwed us over. Let's see. So yeah, this is part of the story. Apparently we ordered the detention of all Astra Militarum forces in the area, and things got out of hand. And that's why they're attacking us. Let's see. I'm going to give those to the librarian because the captain already has an armor bonus. I would like you to be a little bit more durable. And yeah, I'm just going to leave you guys where you are for now. Okay, so they're attacking the building. They're attacking my marines. It looks like they are kind of weak, but enough of them firing at the same units is going to destroy us regardless of how weak they are. And that's pretty much, you know, the Imperial Guard strategy. It's just mass numbers of lasguns and artillery firing at stuff. And it's working here. because the game kind of pulled a fast one on me. So these guys are dead. It's very little chance for us to save them at this point. There's stuff out here, but we can't really see what it is. And we also got cut off from this again, which is really annoying. Well, let's see. Can you wipe them out? Like, how much damage can you do to them? Not very much. Keep firing at that unit, because they're doing the most damage to our building. Let's see. Still can't get there. Alright, so anything within that is where we can jump them to. Cooldown's 3 turns, so let's not waste it on that. We'll probably want to jump into combat. Let's instead just do a regular move. Come on, I just want to select him. There we go. Let's do a regular move to there. Regular move to here. And that's about all we can do, really. I'll get some more tactical marines going, because we're about to lose some. And let's see. Sentinel, yeah, we're aware. Production complete here, so that generator's pumping out more energy for us, which is great. Got to stay on top of those, because all the buildings require energy. So you don't want to start, you know, having your upkeep really eat into that. I think since that's the end of our turn, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And hopefully we can deal with these guardsmen pretty swiftly in the next turn. I don't like that the campaign is like throwing random sort of story elements at me while I'm trying to play a larger 4X game, because this could cost me the campaign. Like if the Necrons decide to attack from the north, but I've had to divert all of the stuff I planned to send to the north down here because of some like story objective thing, that kind of sucks. And especially since there was no way for me to plan ahead for this. Like it's not like there was any tactical blunder I did that caused this to happen. It's just, you know, part of the story. And there was no tip-off for this, so there was no way to like strategically prepare yourself for this to happen, which again I don't like. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Gladius with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.